Hey, this is Dennis. It's Tuesday. I want to get back in the Bible study. We're in the book of Mark and chapter 14, verse 1. And after 2 days was the feast of the Passover and of unleavened bread. And the chief priests, which they were the big dog preachers in the Jewish church, and the scribes, they were big dogs in the church, sought how they might take him by craftiness, and put him to death. So the chief priests and the scribes were plotting on how they could kill Jesus. That's a shame, man. But they said, not on the feast day, lest there be an uproar of the people. And being in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, I believe this is talking about Jesus. Jesus was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, as he sat at meat. He sat down to eat. There come a woman having an alabaster box of ointment of spikenard. It says here it was very precious. And she broke the box and poured it on his head. So she took this very expensive ointment and broke it and poured it on Jesus' head. And there was some that had indignation within themselves. Jesus knew their thoughts. And they said, why was this waste of ointment made? Why in the world did she waste this ointment? For it might have been sold for more than 300 pence. Now, I didn't look that up, what 300 pence is, but I guess that was a sizable amount of money back then. And had been given to the poor, and they murmured against her. They was murmuring against that woman. How dare she do that? And Jesus said, let her alone. Why trouble ye her? Why are you troubling this woman? She hath wrought a good work on me. Jesus saying, she done a good thing for me. For you have the poor with you always. There's always going to be poor people. And that's the same way today. I don't care how much you help them, how much you give them. You just going to have poor people. Because they can't manage their money. They just going to be poor. And whensoever ye will, ye may do them good. So whenever you get a chance, you could help out the poor. You're always going to have the poor with you. You can always help the poor. But me, ye have not always. Jesus saying, but you're always going to have poor people with you. But I'm here just a short time. And matter of fact, it was just a matter of days. She hath done what she could. She did what she could. She has come aforehand to anoint my body to the burying. So she's come before I'm going to be killed and has anointed my body for the burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached throughout the whole world, this also that she hath done shall be spoken of for a memorial of her. So Jesus saying the gospel is going to be preached all over the world. He knew it. He could see in the future, the past, present. He knew what people was thinking. And in a way, he's hoping or knowing that people are going to talk about this, because Jesus said, she did a good thing for me. I don't care how much that stuff costs. She did a good thing for me. She anointed my body for my burial. And Judas Iscariot, one of the 12 disciples, went out unto the chief priest. I guess it pissed him off so bad. He's going to see the chief priests to betray him unto them. He's going to go to the chief priests and betray Jesus. And when they heard it, when these chief priests heard that Judas was going to betray Jesus, they were glad. They were glad and promised to give him money. We're going to give you some money, man. And he sought how he might conveniently betray him. So Judas started planning on how he could betray Jesus. Well, God bless y'all. Walk with God one day at a time.